YouTube, so I cut out some more of the jeans. So I got this rear pocket, and I got pretty much a reusable like rubber glove on. It could be a better glove. Pretty much some of this lacquer thinner that I funneled into a jar. So I'm gonna lacquer this outer suitcase, and I mean the inside of the suitcase, and also it's going to be pretty much you know, kind of worked on. I'm gonna try to do the top first, or maybe the bottom first. But I want to try to get like a real used up glove, just a double coat. So I'm gonna use this rag and pretty much use a little corner of it first. Spread it, you know, around. I might need a little bit more for the rest of this, but it's going to basically have a nice extra coating. I mean, just that much is actually like perfect only for the bottom, and then I've got to use my other hand and work around the walls and just kind of have this finished up so that, you know, I don't have to deal with it later on and things, and also figure out like what I really want to put into this case and stuff, and basically you know, finish this. And then, you know, this is actually like, if I could have like a light, a work light, or even a, you know, then I could kind of just basically lock it up and then start locking up my toolboxes again. So what I'm kind of doing is dipping the rag, and I'm just basically applying in sections, and I'm gonna get this done. And basically, like after this is done, pretty interesting. Kind of finish the top and the bottom. Kind of have some, you know, the supplies and stuff that's in a plastic bag, a random plastic, you know, random plastic bag. The rag and the gloves and stuff, those things are going to start to harden up and might not be reusable unless it's for that. I could, you know, put the stuff inside of a paper bag and check on it in a few days. How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. So I put the rest of pretty much a pretty good curb pile, I would say. Now I'm just gluing this box. It's basically has liquid nail. So I marked out where the flaps were meeting, and I put a board as close to the. So yeah, when this glue dries, I put it on the top and the bottom underneath this stuff. So when the glue dries, it's going to have a good bond, basically. And this box, you know, besides the initial repairs, I could also paint it if I wanted to. Painting it would actually make it last and things, or, you know, there's so much stuff. I mean, you know, I've got to tape it up. I've got to add glue and paint. All that stuff could add up to at least $30 to $40 just for one or two boxes. So that's why I don't really prep or, you know, repair all my boxes. But I have some pretty interesting good ones. So I've got this big one right here. I'm pretty sure I taped it up. There are some spots that isn't fully, but adding like a weatherproofing paint on this actually makes it, you know, quite sturdy, and plus reusable. So I've got a few other smaller boxes, you know, that are cleaned up, but, you know, I could just add tape to them. But I also, you know, have a few tubes of I usually use liquid nail, but I found probably around 8 tubes of this larger This is actually for drywall, and it basically fills in the joints. And then you actually put mud or mat or tape, some type of tape, or drywall tape, to cover the seam. But yeah, this is actually the glue that they used for drywall seams. So I'm also repairing this suitcase and stuff. So it's actually been drying for since Friday or Thursday and Friday. So doing a pretty good job. I pretty much reviewed most of this. Was actually you know, repairing boots and things like that, but this was actually a big repair for me from last winter. Or yeah, actually you know, I started really trying to clean up and reorganize a lot of stuff, and this suitcase, you know, I've had it for a while, and it needed pretty much a patch for the bottom, and I finally you know, started to work on this along with other suitcases. So this one is actually repaired too. There was a you know, a hole, and I repaired it by using pretty much a fishing line as thread and a needle, and I sewed it up at first and basically repaired it. I could add some more and then I added adhesive just to cover the fishing line, you know, if that, you know, somehow if it breaks and stuff like that. The glue actually you know, tries to protect that coating. I could actually add a few more touch-ups on a lot of stuff, but just clearing up a few things and spaces. You know, sometimes the weatherproofing paint I use. Here's like a duffel bag, another duffel bag, a camping frame, and then a carry-on. I call these carry-ons, but they're more of a roll-around carry-on with a bunch of tools, random tools and stuff. But yeah, I can't wait to really kind of like sort this stuff out. I've been, you know, cleaning up and emptying out everything and get finished. Duffel bags get finished. I guess people want to know, what am I going to put into such a thing? And probably like a tarp or rope. Maybe some of these DIY cases that I've been sorting out and collecting. Maybe some hair clippers. I've got like, or even books and stuff. I still have a few things, tools, and it gets a little even more complicated. I actually want to put like, I've been putting my electronics in a cardboard box and things, so I might, it's been working out pretty good, like just spare electronics and things. So as soon as there's more stuff that I need to clean up, but I've got to get a few things you know, finished up with, you know, that's kind of you know, I'm taking down a lot of this electronics, the smartphone stuff, and I'm just going to try to sort things out, and do other projects basically. And the next project from the electronic stuff, you know, pretty much dental molding, and this is going to take twice as long and things like that. But that's something else that I need to get done. But you know, the prospect of doing electronics full time, you know, all you know, repairing everything, you know, repairing everything. This area can, you know, it's got an electric outlet. Can tear down, but I don't want to do too much soldering, even though I am at a soldering job for a small little motor and things like that. I'm trying to order a new one, and the shipping, and you know, a lot of this, and the, you know, the websites, and you know, even having the part in stock is always something. But until then, it's going to be another day or two. And it's pretty nice, you know, that I got all this stuff out and was sort of going to use just any extra lacquer. It's basically wood stain or something like that. Maybe coat all that stuff. So, and there's that. But until then, it's going to be another day or two. And it's pretty nice, you know, that I got all this stuff out and was sorting it, and I actually made a few YouTube videos about it, and that's pretty awesome. So I've got electronic repair, dental molding stuff, cleaning up tools. I found a couple of really nice collectible tools for small toolkits for prying electronics. A couple of really nice collectible tools for small toolkits for prying electronics. So that's three, you know, possibilities. And I've done a lot of stuff for camping, you know, throughout this whole YouTube channel thing, and repairing bags, and sorting out the shop. I really didn't want to show a lot of this pile of supplies that I stored away, and you know, putting in you know, sorted them out. Plastic bottles, cleaned it up, sorted it out. Plastic bottles, card seemed to be pretty good. I'm probably going to use like a heat gun on this, or a hair dryer would also work. I need the liquid nail and the paint. Some of it's drying, but you know, I think it needs some hair dryer stuff and things. And I also could kind of like do some gardening. I found like a guava and things, so I could experiment on trying to you know, maybe put some gravel in there. But you know, a lot of times the food or the seed and things like that, and cover it with saran wrap, like have a good success of things. I might have to put air holes in this or something. I'm not 100% sure, but do some gardening. Time is things. It just gives me life. So yeah, just kind of in the background, I'm going to try to hair dryer that other stuff. Double, triple check. Get these bags pretty much finished up and ready for painting, and then I could pretty much store them and figure out what I want to put into stuff like this. Some air freshener. Use up this can of air freshener. And I kind of have like these rugs, like just throughout the hallway. Big goal is to put stuff away. And I'm gonna try to finish up, you know, prepping a few things with the cardboard and bags. I'm always prepping up bags and storage space, so all the stuff in the way kind of made things. And getting ready for just a final coating on the inside, and it's got a little lock situated on it, but I guess I'll see you guys on the next video, and have a good day. Out some more of the jeans. So I got this rear pocket, and I got pretty much a reusable like rubber glove on. It could be a better glove. Pretty much some of this lacquer thinner that I funneled into a jar. So I'm gonna lacquer this outer suitcase, and I mean the inside of the suitcase, and also it's going to be pretty much you know, kind of worked on. I'm trying to do the top first, or maybe the bottom first, but I want to try to get like a real used up glove, just a double coat. So I'm going to use this rag and pretty much use a little corner of it first, spread it, you know, around. I might need a little bit more for the rest of this, but so that's pretty interesting. Kind of finish the top and the bottom. It's kind of my really good stuff, kind of, and then I could kind of just basically lock it up, and then start locking up my toolboxes again